this. It looks disgusting. It's just a tree. And this is Taxus baccata, and the fruit of this tree looks like red olives. But if you eat them, you'll say goodbye to this world forever. It's one of the most poisonous trees on the planet, and this tree is widespread throughout almost our entire world. We used to think that trees were our friends who gave us oxygen to breathe. That's true, but there are trees and plants in our world that can not only harm but also kill people. Without some knowledge of plants, it's impossible to guess which plants are dangerous and which are harmless. The manchineel tree. You probably didn't know that the manchineel tree tops the list of the most dangerous trees. The manchineel is an incredibly poisonous tree. It germinates in Central America. Its fruits look like regular apples, but never dare to eat them. These fruits contain a carcinogenic and extremely poisonous chemical compound called phorbol, as well as several unknown chemical compounds that have strong toxic effects that can cause death. But it's not that simple. This chemical compound is not only found in the fruit, but also in the leaves, bark, and wood, so this tree is completely poisonous. Therefore, it is not recommended to touch both leaves and branches. It is even dangerous to stand under it when it rains. Water running down the leaves can leave severe burns. Cerbera, a tree that was nicknamed after a terrible dog, the guardian of the gate to the realm of the dead. The dog's saliva was so poisonous it destroyed all life around it. You'd never guess it was one of the most dangerous plants in the world. The kernels of C. odolum contain cerberin, a digoxin-type cardinalide and cardiac glycoside toxin that blocks the calcium ion channels in heart muscle, causing disruption of the heartbeat, most often fatally. The most common symptom of toxicity in humans was noted to be vomiting. Electrocardiographic abnormalities were noted to be common, the most common being sinus bradycardia. Because of this, even its wood is forbidden to be used for making fire, as the smoke arising from burning can cause intoxication of the body. Strychnine tree is another dangerous tree that contains toxins. It is a major source of the highly poisonous, intensely bitter alkaloids, strychnine and brucine, derived from the seeds inside the tree's round, green to orange fruit. The seeds contain approximately 1.5% strychnine, and the dried blossoms contain 1.0%. However, the tree's bark also contains brucin and other poisonous compounds. Because of this, the fruit of the tree is used in medicine all over the world to create various medicines. Small doses of strychnine and brucine tonifies the nervous system and human metabolism. Medicines based on them can be used only under the control of a doctor, because in large quantities, they can cause irreparable harm to the human body. When consuming the fruits of the tree itself, a sad end awaits the person. Araucaria bidwilli. Would you have thought that there are cones in the world that can kill you? Probably no one would have thought that this is possible, but nature never ceases to amaze. Araucaria bidwilli, a tree similar to a pine tree, has such deadly cones. This beautiful and coniferous tree grows up to 50 meters and in girth exceeds a meter. The cones that grow on it are just as gigantic. They reach 35 centimeters in diameter, that is, the size of a soccer. These cones can weigh up to 3 kilograms. If such a large cone falls from a height of 50 meters, the outcome for a person will be only one. Hoya crepitans. The fruit of this tree is a real natural grenade. At a slight contact with these fruits, they immediately explode, throwing seeds at a speed of 70 meters per second at a distance of about 14 meters. The spiky trunk and thorns are sharp enough to cut human skin. Of course, that's not all. Hoya is synonymous with danger because its extremely toxic juice can cause various side effects and even lead to death. All it takes is eating just a few seeds of this deadly tree, stinging tree. In the top of the most stinging plants in the world falls stinging tree. It can be compared to nettles, but it is hundreds of times stronger. The stinging tree is a very poisonous plant. Contact with the leaves or branches causes a severe burn that does not go away for about a month. Some people compare the pain caused by this plant to acid poured on a body. There is only one known case of a person killed by this plant, But there are many more victims. Most of the time, it's dogs and horses that are killed by the plant. Taxus baccata. This tree is spread almost all over the world and is a beautiful big tree with a huge trunk. You cannot even think that this mighty tree is one of the most dangerous plants for humans. And all because absolutely all parts of this plant are poisonous. The bark, the branches, the needles, absolutely everything. The tree contains toxins that are dangerous to humans and animals and cause a lot of problems. A person who has eaten the fruit of the tree has a cardiac arrest, leading to death. Very often, animals of different groups are poisoned by the fruit. The milk of some of them becomes poisonous. It is known that a person can die even drinking from a mug made from this tree. And finally, shipworms. This isn't actually a dangerous species of tree. It's all about these mollusks. Shipworms love to live in trees and eat sawdust, and despite such a scary appearance, they are not dangerous to humans. Write in the comments whether you have ever met such trees in real life. And also do not forget to put a like under the video, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to watch new videos first.